assessment. I remember the letter you yourself wrote to the United Minister in 2020 regarding the amendments, and you highlighted one or two things, I think, apart from the mining issue. You talked about the way consultants are appointed, the project proponents, number one. And number two, you underlined the importance of public hearing when it comes to projects and the way when the report is prepared.
That is in the law.
The party make sure that the kind of concerns you have highlighted and in the party's position for environment assessment will follow.
Jomi, there is no difference in anything. Whatever the law is, we have not done away with EIA. Please understand. The Kerala government has not gone to the central government like so many other state governments. Please, please, we don't want EIA. That is what they have done in Gujarat. Today they are talking about Gujarat model of, there's no EIA in Gujarat. Nothing is there. Now when Adivasis mobilize, because they know they are wrong, they know what they are doing is not for Adivasis, it's for corporates. They have a guilty mind. So they have stepped back, they've run away. That is not the case here. The case here is a genuine concern of how to build a qualitatively higher level of quality of life of Keralites. Now, I say there can be so many differences on so many things. But if you start from the aspect that everything you're doing is wrong and everything that he is doing in Gujarat or Chhattisgarh or Rajasthan is right, well, I'm afraid we have to say this is very, it's not in the interest of Kerala. But the point that was raised, please let me assure you, as far as this is concerned, the LDF government of Kerala is committed to protect the interests of people. They will always take into account the voice of the people, and it is on the basis of that again and again the government has given assurances. But if opposition wants to make I don't know what they want to do, but certainly it's not in the interest of Kerala. That's all I can say.
Comrade, when you're in fact giving a blank check to the state administration, which has taken an aggressive stand on the Silvar project, because the tone and tenor of the state administration is that they will go to the extent to get the approval from the central government, and they are determined to implement the project come what may. And let me point out one more thing. You are saying that the voices of the people will be heard, the grievances of the people will be addressed. But when the people are protesting, when the people are expressing their dissent over this project, the police force is being deployed to silence the people. So
all I can tell you is the people of Kerala very recently, I think it is 1 year, not even, just 1 year. Not yet. I think in May it will be 1 year.
To 1 year.
Of the Kerala government's election and formation. I think the people of Kerala, when I say the people of Kerala, I mean the people of Kerala. And the LDF government of Kerala is a model for us. I'm here to tell you about the political resolution and our discussions. We have determined today that we are going to take this model of Kerala, alternative policies, pro-people policies, to the rest of the country. And as far as this specific project is concerned, I think the LDF government is there to answer all your queries which you may have. I can only say, as far as the CPIM is concerned, the LDF government and its alternative policies are a model for us.
Yeah, comrade, comrade here. Yeah, myself. In 2005, in the Delhi party congress, history was created when you became the first woman member in the Politburo. And in 2015, organization Brinda held in Kolkata, the plenum stressed the fact that the social composition of the party structure has to be improved. It meant that there should be more women direct participation in the party. And it in fact set a target for increasing the women membership. So can we expect, just like in 2005, which was historic when CPIM got the first woman Politburo member, so can we expect that this 2022 Congo Political Party Congress will be historical by electing the first woman General Secretary for CPIM?
I think this is a highly irrelevant question. We are discussing the political resolution. As far as the membership of the party is concerned, women membership, as I have told you, today the political organization report is going to be presented, and we've got an assessment of where we have moved forward and where we are still lagging. So I expect there will be a discussion on this, because quite frankly, unless all, from the Central Committee, the Politburo, from the leadership in the states, certain efforts have been made. But how to internalize it at all levels of the party, these are issues which are placed in the report which will be discussed. And all those details will be given to you.
Is there any issue
Let us conclude the last man. Prashant. Okay.
Normally, the CPM, 3 terms are given from the secretary, given from the general secretary to the other secretary. So, is there any discussion in the party to change the general secretary?
I told you these are highly irrelevant questions. They are not relevant at all to what we are discussing, which is a political resolution.
There is no controversy in the party.
There's absolutely no controversy except among those who can't, if you excuse me for saying so, who khana hajam nahi hota hai. Difficult to digest one's food unless one sees there's some controversy.
Okay.
Now, if you are going to have some serious political questions you want me to answer, I'm happy to answer. But irrelevant issues, which are no issues, I'm afraid I'm not able to answer.
I am really sorry to say, really sorry to say that you are brushing aside some serious questions on gender justice, on delivering social justice. You are brushing aside all these questions are irrelevant. How the questions on women and girls become irrelevant for the party?
This is again a very strange way of putting things. I've spent quite a part of this press conference in telling you what an awful situation it is for women in India today. I have told you some of the important discussions which have been there and the areas of concern. And I have said how important it is for the CPIM itself from its platform to take up these issues. In fact, I had specifically mentioned in my introduction the issues of Adivasis, of Dalits, of attacks on minority rights, and of course on the issues of women. I was responding to a question which concerned an organizational measure which is not part of this press conference, which is discussing the political resolution, not the political organizational report, and therefore those questions are entirely irrelevant and not serious to the discussions right now.
Madam Brinda, day before yesterday, Mr. Silvar issued the announcement based cyanide law regarding Chinese fishing isolating various concessions.
Sorry? About? Chinese?
China.
About the Chinese initiative to isolate various concessions. Regarding the border tensions and the cross-border attacks, constantly the reports coming from the north and from the northeast. What is the Ministry of Indian Master's position regarding the border tensions, especially from the Chinese side?
We have already said that on this question, the position taken by the Government of India and Parliament, that they are in talks with China and they want to resolve these talks through dialogue. In Parliament and outside Parliament, we have expressed our support to the government stand.
The opposition left parties, the secular opposition in the country as well as the left parties have in the last 1 year taken up the agrarian distress issue in a very concrete manner with farmers' rights, of which the disaster now is a very important topic. But then, as important as the agrarian distress is
Please put the mic at her.
as important as the agrarian distress is the distress of unemployment,
Yes.
which is spreading across the country like a pandemic. Does the CPM or the party Congress, has it been able to think in terms of a concrete action plan, just like the farmers' education, to address this unemployment issue?
Yes, that has been a very important aspect of the discussions in the party Congress. In fact, we expect that there will be a resolution placed specifically on the whole issue of unemployment. And yes, there are plans which are being made as to how to broaden this movement on the issue of unemployment and all the connected areas of this, including vacancies in government posts. You know, there are so many lakhs of vacancies now in government posts. There are so many states where the exams itself are not being held or being completely sabotaged. And the whole question of the path of development, which is in fact, as we always say, job loss growth, which is what the figures also show. So how to take it in a concrete way? Because there have been many spontaneous struggles, as you saw in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, on the issue of unemployment. So we do have to have a very strong intervention on this. And that was an important issue which came up for discussion. And thank you for raising it in your question.
Okay.
What?
Kerala model.
Sorry? No, it's already there. If you
Yes,
kindly look at the Prashantji, you get so many documents, you have not got the document of political resolution. What is this? You please look.
You said you are taking the Kerala model.
No, I said to this
Are you specifically mentioning that?
it's already there.
Yes, you are mentioning that, but
It is already there in our document. There's a whole section on the importance of Kerala's alternative vision and policy in spite of all the difficulties which they are facing in terms of centralization of resources by Modi government. So yes, that is part of our campaign, certainly. Okay, now I have to go because abhi bahut time ho gaya jo bhi.
Okay, now
as a part of the political tactical law. Will you form an
Yes. Sorry? Huh. Jomi, you come here and you make that joke and let all those who are doing it live, they can understand the importance of your sense of humor. So thank you very much
Okay, we
indeed.
can conclude.
Thanks to all of you.